I forgot to unmute myself. Hi, sorry. I'm still not like properly set up. How's everybody doing today? Oh, hold on. What? There we go. I bounced back. Hi. Hi, Christian. Hi. Hello. Hi, Lemonade. Oh, this cup. Oh no, my cup has a big old crack in it. I made myself some coffee, so I was a little bit later. I wanted to start at 5. I was hoping to start at like 5 o'clock because I got the idea like around 4, and it took me a little bit longer to kind of like um get set up. But I made myself some coffee so we can stream. Okay. Headphones on. We are good. We are solid. Hi. I hope everybody has had a wonderful day today. Wonderful week as well. I hope everybody's been doing good. Doing good. I kind of want to change up the music today. Let me see if I can find something a little bit more liminal. I don't think I can. I don't think I can find something more liminal. Like a little song. Today we're gonna be, just like the title says, today we're gonna be talking about liminal stuff, but first we're gonna be talking about stuff that, what I've been up to, etc, etc. Let me go ahead, I'm put that down for a minute. Now for the meantime we can do some Snail House. Well, hi everybody. Ugh. Yeah. I didn't know what to do for stream this week. I've been super busy trying to catch up with work, and also like always, and I've also been trying to come up with an idea of what to do. Cultist Sim, is that copyrightable? I gotta careful because like I don't want my stuff to be copywritten. I would have to download it really quick. And I can do it like that and have it on repeat and have it on my second have it really quick. I could create like a new audio. I could like duplicate the Spotify one. Here, let me duplicate this. You're gonna hear double. Don't freak out, okay? Do not freak out. It's a game I think this streamed, so I don't know if it'll be fine. Let's listen to it. It's called Cultist Sim soundtrack. That sounds familiar. I think I either heard Alfie or Grimmy playing it on their streams. Let's see, Cultist Sim OST. Let's pause our music really fast. I don't think original game soundtrack simulator. What's Cultist Simulator? What is that? What the hell is Cultist Simulator? Now I'm going down a rabbit hole. No, this is too fantasy. This is too fantasy. Okay, no, I'm talking about, when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about like, I'm talking about Silent Hill OST. Hold up. Let me hear. Talking about this. Let me unmute. Sorry, I was listening to it muted. How's that? That seems a little bit more the vibe. Straight up just stole it from Grimmy's streaming book right there. She consistently has, I think she has the Silent Hill and like a couple of other horror game OST playing in the background that are really, really quiet. But the one you sent me, I think, is this one here. This sounded more fantasy. Let me show you what I mean. Or at least to me, it sounded more fantasy. Ah, we head to an adventure, Frodo. Hold this ring real quick. Anyways, yeah, that's us. Yeah. I kind of also want to have it separate from my my regular audio. That way it doesn't get fuck it. Fuck it. I'm stealing Grimmy's vibe. Grimmy, I'm gonna steal your vibe. I don't know if you'll ever see this. I'm gonna fucking take Silent Hill theme. We're gonna put that one really low and we're gonna have it in the background, okay? Silent Hill 2, I think. I just heard a share creak. There you go. We're gonna loop that bad boy. Gonna put it very quiet. You guys hear it? How loud is it? I want it to barely be audible, like whatsoever. I want it like only audible when I'm quiet, like this. And for you to barely hear it. So I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute. I can't check this one myself. Hey, honey, give me a second. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Rosa's computer. Oh, there's 5 of you here. Hi, 5 of you here. Thank you for watching. My audio is also a little bit louder than normal, so... It's like hitting the negative 35 decibels. My voice is negative 15 decibels, so I'm twice as loud as the music. And then when I speak, the music goes all the way down to like around negative 40 to negative 45 decibels, so I think that should be good. I just don't particularly want to hear it myself. I kind of want it quiet, but if it's too annoying, if it's too loud, give me a heads up, okay? I kind of want to just have it. Here's the thing though, I don't record my VOD, so if I have my VOD, if I want to download this VOD, okay? And I want to edit it, I want it to be silent, which is why I normally have silent VODs, which is why I don't have music. So I can do a quick switcheroo, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. I hope you guys are patient with me, okay? I should have done this a long time ago. Let's add a new audio capture source, and this one is gonna be desktop, but it's going to be removable desktop. So I'm gonna put rem desktop, and I am going to make it visible really quick. You're gonna hear it double. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Gonna. What you say? About to be heck impatient. No, you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. I really wish there was a way that I could have it separate. Let me see if I can do something with my voice meter at the moment, and I can do a little trickaroo. Okay, let me see if I can hear it through. Cable B. Yeah, I'm gonna send it through cable B as well. Really quick. I'm gonna press that cable B, okay. This is gonna be REM desktop. Then I'm gonna change the advanced audio properties, and we're going to we'll follow that. If I remember correctly, Spotify is the only one that doesn't have that. So, 6. Fantastic. I think that's good. And now what I got to do, guys, you have no idea what I'm doing in the background right now, okay? What I'm doing in the background is that I am adding a new source of audio that I'm like, imagine if your computer had a bunch of digital cables. I'm grabbing digital cables right now and plugging them in from one software to another to see if I can make something work out. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm also gonna duplicate where I get this audio from. Let me see if I can do that though. I hope I can do that. Wait, hold up. Did you see it? Did you see it? On the left side, there was a white speck, which people say is an angel from another world, but not a malevolent one, a malevolent one. Sources say. Yo, I didn't realize that came from. Wait, why did it not click to me that that's the little horror sound? It's also the one from Silent Hill, right? Like, am I crazy? That's so fucking funny. Never occurred to me, and I hear it all the time. Oh, dude, that's funny. That's funny. Anyways, what am I gonna do? Eating dinner, we'll be back. Hey, enjoy your dinner. Fuck. Chat, how do you... I want my computer to send two separate signals if possible, so I need... No, I can only do one at a time. Unless... Unless... Unless I just do the voice meter. F4, 4, 6. And then I'm gonna copy the filters. I'm gonna copy the filters really quick and I'm gonna paste the filters. That way, now when I speak, they're low. Okay. And now you guys should not be hearing any audio that is permanent on here. So like I still got the desktop sound, but you guys won't be doing here. Let me show you for all of you peeps who are who care about like audio stuff. I can show you really quick. Here. So right here you can see my desktop audio. This is my removal desktop, so I just named it REM desktop. All I gotta do is mute this one and keep this one muted, or fucking not even keep it on. I could just straight up just where is it? I can put you right here, and I could just like I could just turn it off. I can turn off the source, which is really good because it would just saves me trouble. There we go. Nice. I can mute it. I could remove it, but now I have the same two audios on two different channels. And this channel right here, let me show you. Right here, I have everything that you guys hear on stream. And right here, I have everything that is on the offline VOD. So you won't be able to hear anything on Spotify or this desktop, which is really cool. I know what all of this is for sure. It's simple. It's simple. Here. It's super duper simple. We'll get to the liminal stuff in a second. I just like talking about technical stuff. Here I have my alerts. This is my alerts. They all have different volumes. They're audio sources. So it's basically just think of your headphones as an audio source, right? Like the cable you plug into the computer is grabbing all of the sources or everything that is making a sound on your computer and tethering it into your headphones. Now imagine if you had multiple cables and that you could select what program's individual audio would go through that cable, right? So you would have a pair of headphones for Firefox. You would have a pair of headphones for like a video game you're listening to, right? And then you could like separate it manually. Like every single program has an individual audio. And you can actually see that through, I hope I don't fuck myself over here, but you can see that through the audio sources on you can look at it on your computer. All of your programs have individual audio. What you can do on OBS is that you can separate every program's audio. And then I also have, on top of that, I have this. And this is just another program that helps me separate audio. It's not too complicated. I mean, the bobs and whistles on it look complicated, but I don't know how to use half of this stuff up here. I just know how to like change the source of audio. So these are my headphones right here. These are the sounds. These are like virtual cables. And then these ones are these are also my headphones. Whenever no, that's my Oculus. Sorry, these right here are this is my monitor. So those are all everything that can hear audio, and you can select. I can select to change speakers by clicking these buttons. But also, what this program allows me to do is that I can have multiple like virtual cables right here. These are virtual cables. So this is a virtual cable. This is a virtual cable. These are like cables. So basically, just instead of them being physical cables that you connect to different speakers, you kind of create like a virtual speaker, and I could like send that to my OBS and then just connect it. And it's not difficult. All you have to do is a drop down menu. So all you gotta do is you go on here, and then you can select what audio. So this one is everything on your computer, and then the rest are just like whatever you wanted the audio to come out of. Right now it's selected on this. The voice meter input is this. This is the voice meter input. You can see it right here. You can see the sound coming out of here. You can see the sound coming out of here visually. So I just plug what's coming out of here onto my OBS. And then what I do is that I grab the audio advanced properties, and then I select what track like for the audio to be at. So track 1 is what you hear on Twitch. It's everything that you hear on Twitch. So it's separated right now, but everything is on one track. So if you were to like download my VOD, everything would just be on one waveform or one track. When you're editing, you know how you see one track of audio? It just consolidates them. If I record on my OBS, you can see here that I have this track 2 check, track 3 check. So I separate my audio sources that way, right? So that way, you know, my voice is going to be, if we look over here, my desktop voice is going to be on track 2. And then anybody who I'm talking on Discord is going to be on track 3. That way I'm able to like change the levels if I'm ever doing some big editing thing. And for Twitch, we have, this is the VOD track. So this is what the VOD ends up using. And then this is what you hear only when I'm live. So there's 2 things that you can't hear on my VOD track. And that is Spotify and now this new desktop that I put in. So the music isn't on the VOD. That way I don't have to waste resources by recording on my own computer, and I can just download the VOD, and by downloading the VOD I could just edit without the music there. Like, unfortunately, people who want to watch my VOD won't watch it with audio. Like, they won't be able to watch it with the music. They won't hear the music that you and I hear while we're live, but hey, it incentivizes people to come live so they can hear the nice little music. You know, the fucking ambient, relaxing, Silent Hill music. That what we have. But we have the liminal space stuff set up. We're ready to go. Everything is looking good, fellas. So let's start up the stream. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of liminal spaces. Or if you didn't know, I am a huge fan of liminal spaces. Like, huge. A video that I really would recommend people watching that I've never connected with a creator more is iPatch Superwolf. Or iPatch Wolf, sorry. No, it's Super iPatch Wolf. I fucked up his name twice. Super iPatch Wolf. They're a content creator, and they create like hour to 2 to 3 hour long video. No, I don't think they've created a 3 hour long video. No, they create like about an hour to 2 hour videos. Shortest that you would see is like 40 minutes or 30 minutes or so. But he creates some really, really good videos on different topics that he's interested in. He researches those topics. And then, I mean, if you don't know who that is, if you don't know who Super iPatch Wolf is, he's an amazing content creator. Just to let you guys know, he's great. He's fantastic. I think if you're in the anime community, you know who this is. They recently released a video that I haven't fully finished. I know that the thumbnails look creepy. Trust me, it's not just creepy stuff. He talks about different stuff. I think the thumbnails are just to capture people's attention. But anyways, He has a liminal space video 3 years ago now. Holy shit. 3 years ago now. Here. He is, I don't think I've ever had somebody like kind of reflect how I feel about liminal spaces. But his video really left an impact on me because I'm like, yeah, that's what I feel about liminal spaces. Like, yeah, that's like, I didn't have the words for it. Have you ever had a creator that you watch and then they had words for something that you always felt, but you didn't have the articulation or the vocabulary to be able to like kind of, or just like the ability to put those words together to express what you felt about something? Super Apache Wolf tends to be this person for me quite often. About topics we share alike. I think he likes wrestling. I'm not a big fan of wrestling, but when he does speak about something that I particularly also enjoy, I tend to get really parasocial because like it's just you know, like it's rare for me to have somebody who is able to articulate things in a way that I wish that I could articulate them myself. And I think he is that person for me. I think more than most. I would say even more than Brennan. If you know who Brennan Milligan is, he's like the Critical Role, not Critical Role. Jesus Christ, no, that's Matt Mercer. It's he does D&D stuff. He's like the D&D guy, and he also does a lot of stuff like on College Humor. He's the CEO guy. He's able to articulate himself really well. He's able to, the way that he communicates, it's something that I desperately want to be able to achieve. But when it comes to describing things, I'd say the Super Eye Patch Wolf is somebody who's closer to what I kind of feel. Like it's somebody who's really good at that. I'm not entirely sure. My mind can usually be summarized in 1 to 2 syllable words. You'd be surprised how, if you sit down with yourself and you start writing about any topic, or if you start looking through things that you like or dislike about things, you would be surprised with how much depth you have as a human being. And I see people underestimating that a lot. And I mean a lot when it comes to anything that is self-referential, right? And they tend to be people who are either young and look up to a lot of people. So like me, how I used to be. Or they tend to be with people who quite don't have like they don't really converse with themselves. They kind of like, they're not intrinsic. They kind of tend to like be more outward when it comes to things. But yeah, I think everybody, if anybody gets if anybody gives themselves a chance to be intrinsic, or just kind of sit down and think about their history, what they've gone through, you know, it's not always a fun experience for everybody because people have harder lives than others. But I say focus more on the positive stuff that you've been through and things that you like, and explore things that you might like or why you like something. And you'd find that you're a lot more interesting than you give yourself credit for. Even if you're somebody who stays in your room all day and doesn't go out, you have to find other avenues of entertaining your mind. And humans will be incredibly creative and also maybe a little weird when it comes to how they entertain themselves. Like some people just go deep down in conspiracy theories. I mean, it might not always be a good like situation. It might not always be like a good thing, but it's, if anything is interesting, even if it is not good, you're probably going to be curious about it. Like, how the fuck did you get to that point in life? So, you know, even if it isn't good, it could still be really interesting if you're a curious person, right? But yeah, I think you should sit down with yourself quite often and kind of look inside and see how you doing. You're this age now. You've gone through so many things in your life. Is there anything that you want to do? Is there anything you wish you would have done differently, and what have you learned from that, right? Like, not necessarily regretting what you haven't or have done, but more of like, what do you want to do different from now on is really, really important to not get caught up in hindsight, but also to kind of like explore yourself a little bit. It's just, if you're somebody who tends to kind of latch on to the past and not let it go, I don't recommend you doing this until you've spoken to a therapist. But if you're somebody who can kind of just look at your past and move forward, you can always sit down and kind of look back, practice, try not, learn about yourself. I forgot what my main point was. I kind of just ended up going on a tangent. But I digress immensely. Back to the main topic. I like liminal spaces. I've always liked liminal spaces. I mean, I didn't know I liked liminal spaces because I didn't know what liminal spaces were. Kind of like how I didn't know that I liked anime because I didn't know that Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all these like anime shows like Spider Riders were played on TV. And they had like this unique animation style that I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew that I liked it. And turns out I liked anime, right? Nowadays, everybody knows what anime is, whether you like it or not. So, but back then it wasn't that popular. And you would watch anime and you would just think it was cartoons. Or like regular Western cartoons, right? But yeah, liminal spaces kind of had a similar impact to me where I didn't know what liminal spaces were, but I've always liked the feeling, and I've always liked the style, and I've always liked the low polygon look. I've always liked the whole feeling that you would get. Fuck it. That's the reason why my background is what it is. Like, you see my background is just like a nice little sea with a random door of light leading to God knows where and stars. It's because I like that. I like the feeling. Now, I don't fully delve into the horror aspect. I love horror, right? But I like horror because of its absurdity, how absurd things could get, which is why I'm not a big fan of slashers, but I'm a huge fan of like eldritch stuff. I like things like that. Abstract, eldritch, liminal, supernatural, depending on where you go, because sometimes things go more on like the slasher, like the horror of being hurt is not something that I enjoy. I like SCP. Or comedy horror is a big one for me. One of my favorite genres are comedy horror. Because comedy horror is there are two sides of the same coin. The only difference between comedy and horror is that when it comes to horror, there's no punchline. The monster isn't a guy with a mask on. Like, you're going to die. That's the difference between comedy and horror. Like, in comedy, you're scared, you're freaked out, you're like, oh my god, something bad's gonna happen, but boom, you're safe. You're okay. With horror is there's no punchline. You're going to fucking die. That is a real demon. In comedy, you're high-fiving the demon and having tea with it. Is that. Hi, Mimi Curse 96. But yeah, I'm a big fan of comedy horror. I'm a big fan of eldritch horror. I like more of abstract world building of things that are not comprehensible and trying to make them comprehensible, right? I like to and some people really dislike when I talk to them about certain topics because of this, because some people don't like it when I dismantle what their idea of something is, and I'm not saying that their idea is wrong. But I tend to be the type of guy who goes, what if 40K or Warhammer 40K, Jesus, I can't speak. Warhammer 40K was instead a really happy place? What if there was an abstract of that? What if you could bring happiness to this grim, dark world? Which, by the way, I love grim, dark worlds. Right? People don't like that. People get really angry. But I like that. I like to ask the question, what would it look like? What if the aesthetic stayed, but the idea is flipped on its head? And also, we can expand on that. We can also, and let's expand on the Eldritch. Why does that bird thing do what it does? Let's theorize around that. Let's come up with ideas. Let's get creative. A lot of people just like to take things at face value, and they get bothered whenever you try to like change things like that, which I understand. But if you're somebody who normally like is bothered with that, we're not gonna get along. Or we will get along. It's just we're gonna butt heads quite often, especially when I try to like add or remove a head canon that isn't even true. Like I'm not trying to change the real lore. We're just playing story time, okay? But yeah, I know some people are very hardcore, get angry if you try to change things, which I don't like. Yeah, I feel like it limits creativity and it limits the world that you love and adore. Um, but yeah, I like that type of stuff. And I noticed that I don't really explore it on stream. And I'm like, what can I do to make my streams like more entertaining? Maybe make videos out of stuff. And I realized that, oh yeah, I can do more than just play games. I used to do this before. I used to graph different topics. I used to go on wiki dives. I used to like watch videos and kind of break down a video or like a crazy thing that I would see. And I haven't done that in a while, and I wanted to do that. So that's why we're doing liminal spaces today. If you guys, and you guys are welcome to interact with this, like if you guys would like to show me something liminal, you can always go to my Discord, join it, drop it in the picture, like just drop it on the Discord. It doesn't matter where you drop it. I don't really know if I don't have a like a proper place. You can just drop it on the pictures. Yeah, there's like a media picture tab, so you can drop it there, or you can try and post a link, but you're gonna have to ask me before posting the link. You can post it, you're gonna get auto-modded, you're not gonna get banned, so you're fine. You're just gonna get like the message is gonna be erased, you're gonna be timed out for like a second, and then I'm still gonna be able to see the link, so don't panic. You're okay. Okay, that's mostly just for spam. And then I can give you permission so that you can post links for like about a minute, which I discovered Nightbot can do. So that's awesome. So if you guys got anything that you want to show me, please, I encourage you. Like I would love to see like weird things that you guys send me that is liminal related. Try to keep it like, safe for work, nothing too crazy. Like I don't want to see liminal boobies. I don't want to see liminal pussy. I don't want to see liminal anything inappropriate. Okay? Nothing too gratuitous, if possible. I don't care if it's like a whole room made out of like titties, but it looks liminal. That's not cool. No, not on stream. But with that being said, yeah, I gathered a couple. Here, I got them in the back. I'm gonna have this in the background. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna enlarge this just a little bit. I just grabbed chat. Sorry about that. Wait, can I? Liminal boobs, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see your liminal buoys, please. That's inappropriate, and Twitch would ban me. But yeah, here's some of the stuff that I captured before. Is the music loud? I feel like the music might be a little loud. I'm gonna put it a little bit lower. Okay, that's better. I kind of want my voice to be like the only thing you guys hear, and then when I go quiet, yeah, I already said that. I'm trying not to repeat myself. Which, by the way, before we start fully with this, I noticed that I repeat myself so fucking much, dude. That is, hey, to the people who watch me, genuinely, thank you so much for putting up, especially live. Thank you so much for putting up with my consistent repetition. I don't know how y'all do it, but I can't do it for myself. So if you ever go, man, this guy repeats himself and leave, no hard feelings. Man, this guy really repeats himself a lot. I don't like that. So yeah. It's like an annoying trait that I desperately am trying to fix. Okay, but I grabbed some images. I grabbed some images from just that I found just really quickly. I'm going to be looking for more, and I'm going to be showing you guys kind of like what I like, what I don't like. And what I also want to do is that I want to ask to see if they're like liminal to you guys or not. Like, for example, I kind of found this image. I forgot where. These were all found on Google. I just looked up of things that are liminal, that I remember being liminal. So I Googled snowy place or snowy area at night. And I found these two images right here. I found this one and I found this one. And I kind of grew up. I grew up up north. And so this, not gonna lie, this shit kind of looks like my backyard, which was fucking weird because I thought for a second there, I was like, I'm pretty sure I lived here. Actually, okay, the more I look at this image, the more I'm creeped out because this looks like the street where I grew up in. And also this one because it's cool. Um, yeah. Even after googling the definition, Lemonade has no idea what the heck liminal means. Oh, really? Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, fantastic. Wait, hold on. Liminal spaces are a transitional in between spaces or state. So think of a hallway. Let me pause the music. I'm gonna try to bring this feeling out of you, Lemonade. So we're gonna pause the music really quick. And then what we're gonna do is I'm going to just open one of these images. And I want you to tell me what you feel. I'm gonna make myself invisible with my little buddies. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my desk off too. What do you feel when you see this image? Just this image right here. Maybe it's because you kind of can see stuff. So let me turn this off. What are you feeling? What do you feel when you see this image, Lemonade? Yeah. That is kind of what liminality is, right? Feeling trapped, feeling like you're in between, feeling like a weird place here. Look at this one. I should have like zoomed in on this, but here you go. Do a temporary zoom in. What do you feel? This is an abandoned mall. Kind of feels weird, right? To see like an empty mall. Here's another one. Yeah, it's just strange. Yeah, that's what a liminal space is. You kind of feel like it's kind of like I would say it's like an empty mall, or it's just being there at night, like in a snowy place where things are just kind of quiet, silent. There's nothing. It could be scary, it could be nostalgic. You kind of just feel like there's something that's supposed to be here that isn't here. Like there's supposed to be furniture. There's supposed to be like aisles of food if it's a store. There's supposed to be more that just isn't there, and it feels weird. If you've ever moved, you know this feeling. So if you've ever moved, like if you ever pack things up in your house and then move to another house, and you have to go back to the old house to kind of clean up before you never walk into that house again because you're moving out of that place. Seeing your apartment or your bedroom or something empty because you're leaving, that's that feeling you feel of like, oh, this is weird. That's you've created a liminal space. You've created a liminal space. That's a liminal space. Anytime you move, you create a liminal space. And I'm repeating myself consistently. I'm sorry. I know. I know. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying my absolute best. But yeah, that is liminality. That is just a liminal space. And I love that feeling. I love it. It's not really creepy for me all the time. And I used to get it all the time when I used to work on my retail job. I was one of the closers. So anytime we would close the store, I would have to, there would be one or two last customers in the store. I would have to like head to the back and start setting up the machines to clean up the floors. So I would see my coworker, I would say, have a good night, because I knew when I would come back, they were going to be gone. I would say, have a good night, take care, everybody. I would go to the back. As you walk into the store, it's empty. Like the grocery store is empty. Then you go to the back, it's even emptier, where there's people normally like unpacking like products and getting ready to fill shelves up and stuff like that. There's nobody there. Everything looks neat and put away. Nobody's in the way. It's not like busy or anything. The whole street, the whole place is just like clean. It's super clean. Let's make this a little bigger. It's like hella clean, right? And it's neat. And it's just weird. But I've always liked that feeling because I would put up a creepy podcast, or I would put up like SCP Foundation like video essay, or I would put up something like that, like a creepypasta, and I would just listen to that as I would walk around the empty store. And the thing is, when there's nobody walking around the store, the lights would turn off because they're motion. So there would be part of the stores that would be like off. Some parts of the store would be pitch black. And then other parts would light up, and then you could kind of see like a little bit of the light. It would kind of be like this. Like, I shit you not, it would look like this. Like, the light on one aisle would light up the rest, and then it would be like dark. Yeah, it would be kind of freaky, but I like it. I liked it. It created a nice liminal space. I enjoyed it. And I would set up the machines. I would come out. It would only be me and like another person. Sometimes it would just be me. So I would have to. It would just be me and the manager, or whoever's closing for the night. And so it would be 2 people at the store, which was big. And I would hear sound sometimes, or I would hear like a product fall off the shelf. I would hear like. Yeah, I would hear random sounds of the store, just like the electricity. I would hear the light clicking off. I would hear the fridge flickering. I would hear the sound of the light bulbs. I would just hear the machine. When I would stop the machine, when I would because the machines were loud. They were just like floor scrubbers. So they would be big and they could drag you. They would have wheels and they were motorized and they could drag you up. You never got super creeped out? Sometimes. I mean, shit. The store, let me see if I can find some store ones that I can show you. Store at night, empty. Let me see if I could find an accurate one. Oh, this is perfect. It wouldn't be this dark. It wouldn't be this dark. Store. What about empty store? How's that? Empty grocery store. Okay, no, now it's just showing me grocery stores that are empty, and this is a bunch of COVID images. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Store full empty. I think the only way I can find it is store at night. It's just gonna be a little bit darker than it actually is. Inside of store at night. I say the best way that I could explain it is this. Here, I'm loading the image. It would be kind of like this. The lighting would be like this, and it would be empty, and then you would see nothing but row of shelves. And it would sometimes be creepy because the lights would turn off, and you would basically see this right here. Let me arrange these guys. Let me arrange these bad boys. I think it's Control P. There you go. Where is the store? There you are. It would be basically like this when the lights would go off. The only thing lighting up was the dairy light. So there would be like butter, salted butter, cream cheese, sour cream, and stuff like that. And then the milk with the eggs and stuff. And then the rest would just be pitch black. And then when you walk and you turn on the lights, it would basically be it would be like this. This would be the type of color, but it would be empty. And I only would get creeped out whenever a item decided to fall off the shelf on its own. Because that would happen often. I would be cleaning with the machine, and in front of me, like a can of beans would like fall off the shelf. Or a piece of bread would, not a piece of bread, but a bag of bread would fall off. It would normally be when it's like too stocked and like just me passing the machine over would probably be enough to like push the can of bean down and stuff. And even though I kind of knew I was the reason why it would fall, sometimes I wasn't. I would just be walking and like one or two items would just fall down in front of me with no reason for them to fall down. I would just grab them, put them back, keep listening to my story and walking. You don't acknowledge it for what it is, okay? If that shit is a ghost, demon, spirit, whatever the fuck, you do not pay attention to that shit. You go, okay, and you keep walking. Okay? You pretend it didn't happen. But yeah. That's the only time it would creep me out. Oh, the parking lot though. Oh my god, the parking lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Parking lot empty. Those ones are my favorite. It's creepy, but it's my favorite at night. Give me a oh my god, that is exactly this is exactly what it looked like. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is what it would look like after I would leave work. Let me see if I can find a better image or like a bigger image. Let me open this image really quick. What? Is that small? Okay, fine. It's just that small. Okay, so this is what it would look like. It would look exactly like this. It was like 2 lamps and the rest was dark. And I would have to bike home because I didn't have a car. Well, I don't have a car still. But, you know, I didn't have a car. I wouldn't call an Uber because it was expensive. So I would have my bike or I would have to walk back home. And where I live, there's big ass spiders that create a web from the tree to the ground. Really big fucking spiders. Big. This is, I hope this doesn't like dox me, but I can't find the proper spider. But the spider would be a little bit more round. And it would make webs at night. Oh, here they are. And because it was super dark. It was super dark on my way back, and there was no lampposts on the sidewalks, and it was nothing but like trees on one side, trees on the other. It would just be this in the way as I rode my bike or I walked, and sometimes I would get in the way. Now, the spider itself is harmless. I looked it up. I looked up the type of spider it was. It's a tropical orb weaver. Those are harmless. They're like all over like the south. And they don't hurt you, but they are big. They're Pokemon size. And they would get on my face. And the most annoying part about that wasn't the spider itself, because you can just like smack it off of you if it gets on you. But it was the web. Oh my god, it's so hard to get web off of your hair. And my hair is curly. So I would have to be consistently like fucking picking my hair out. It's so annoying, dude. It's so fucking annoying. They were everywhere too at night, because I would leave the store around like 10 p.m. Sometimes I would leave the store at 11 p.m. Other times I would leave because we had to do extra cleaning. I would have to leave at 2 a.m. I would just have to walk home at night. Actually, do you guys know those videos of like your friend that walks home? That walks home, or your friend that doesn't have a car? That was me. Hold on. What the fuck are these what are these recommendations? Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, hold on. Here. This would be me. This would literally be me. Hi, Lucafine. This would be me after work. Like, no fucking joke, that would be me. It's like, all right, man, have a good night. Gotta head to work. And it was just me in a fucking... in a goddamn parking lot, slowly facing out into the darkness. What the hell? Hello? My model is like freaky. POV, that was just me. That was me right there. Right into the shadow realm. Exactly. But I was never uncomfortable because I don't mind liminal spaces. I don't mind being around creepy spaces. I grew up in Puerto Rico. I grew up in Adjuntas. If you know, Adjuntas is there's a forest called El Yunque. It's a national forest, and I grew up within it. Basically, like, I could walk like out of my family's property into the forest. Okay? This is actually a picture of that forest. Here. This is a picture of the forest I grew up around. This is El Yunque. Wait, was it Yunque or was it Guillarme? Wait, hold on. I might be confusing. It's Guillarte. Sorry. Guillarte, not El Yunque. That was the other one. Or are they in the same? I keep forgetting. Here you go. This is actually a proper picture. Sorry, fellas. Here you go. This is the main pueblo. This right here is the main pueblo. And I would be living in like the mountains. Like in like the higher area of this place. So I would kind of be able to see the whole like town from like a specific area where there was a clearing. I could see the whole town. This lake right here, this is the lake. So that means that I would be living somewhere up here. Somewhere in this area, actually, is where I would live. Is it somewhere here, I think? Somewhere here. Right? That's where I would live. And if you know anything about rainforests, they get dark quick. And when they be looking like this, okay? When they be looking like that, there's a lot of mist because Adjuntas was like the highest point in Puerto Rico, even though it's a tropical island. We would get a lot of wind. We would get a lot of mist. That means that in the morning or whenever it would rain and it was like, whenever the temperature was really cold and it wasn't hot enough, but it was still hot so that there was water evaporating and it would just rain, it would get misty. It would be Silent Hill levels of mist. So I grew up around like really like a place that gets dark quick. There's no headlights, okay? You would have to always have a flashlight on you. Back before you had like phones with flashlights in them, you would need like a flashlight. I was given one that was a wind up, so you will have to wind it up to constantly have light so you can recharge it. And it would also go dark like so fast. So it always reminds me of home. Liminal spaces remind me of like where I grew up. It's peaceful, it's serene, and it wasn't always creepy, right? Like it was only sometimes when it was creepy. Half of the time it was beautiful. I mean, 90% of the time it was beautiful. 10% of the time it was like very ambient, very like dark, very like subtle. And then I moved up north in the United States where it snowed, and then I had this. And so like I think I just ended up loving liminal spaces because of that. And working at a retail store or you have places like this, and I just kept getting like introduced to liminal spaces consistently. Like outside of my store there was a gas station, so it would just look like this. I used to work in construction. Building used to look like this, especially at night when we were closing out to leave for the day. You know? Like, I liked it. I always liked it because normally whenever I encounter places like this, it was the end of the day. I would normally have a long day. I would be tired as hell. And I could just like sit down and watch a YouTube video or like sit down, breathe, relax, and have my food while looking at this liminal ass place that just kind of made me feel nostalgic or being like a weird place, like in a weird place mentally. Because it was like, it was the twilight of the day. It was 4 p.m., 6 p.m. It was late. No one was around. Everybody left. I'm waiting for my ride, or I'm just sitting down before I have to head home. And it was just peaceful. It was nice. And I just really liked it. It was awesome. It was great. Welcome back, Christian. So yeah, that's why I like it. So I genuinely don't have like a goal for the stream. I just wanted to talk about liminal spaces. I wanted to yap about myself loving liminal spaces. Here we have like two of the like really like popular ones that you guys have seen. These two right here. These two are this is the back rooms. Everybody knows the back rooms. And then this is also part of like the backroom games, but this is funny enough. This is an airport. These are hotel rooms. This is an airport in England. And I just recently found that out. I did not know that. And I was thinking, aside from parking lots, aside from abandoned buildings, abandoned malls, nighttime with snow, what are some places that are liminal that you guys have ever encountered that maybe I haven't like thought of before? Like, have you ever been in a place, or have you been walking around in a place that you just felt off, you felt weird, scared, or maybe nostalgic that was like liminal like this? Because I'm really curious. Docks? Ooh! Docks. Hold up. Hell yeah. Hold on. Docks. Like Misty during nighttime? Or oh, wait, no, your ass was in the fucking... Okay, yeah. Docks, nighttime. Oh, hell yeah. It's like creepy looking. I mean, the best one I have right here is a wooden dock, which isn't quite what you're referring to, because you're probably talking about like military base type stuff, right? Abandoned park at night. Oh, that one's a good one. Yeah. This would be a dock. You're right. Just kind of looking into the ocean. That shit is creepy. Shipyard docks. Shipyard dock. Nighttime. There's like a bunch of lights, but it's still somehow really, really freaky looking. Let's see. This is what I found. This is what I found right here. Hold on. Me. This has people in there though. Naval Dock has better pics. Okay. You can send links or stuff if you like, Christian. It will just like time you out for a sec. Actually, will it time you out? I should have it on VIP. Let me check Nightbot. VIP should be able to just post links without any warnings. So before you post anything, give me a second, okay? VIP. Actually, I'm gonna put it so the subscribers can send me links. So if you're VIP, you're a subscriber, I think you can send me links. Let me see if I can find a shipyard dock, naval docks at night. I'm sure I can picture it in my mind, Christian. I genuinely can, and I cannot find a picture that would kind of like give that feelings that isn't like just I mean, kinda. This one's kinda, but it has people around it. It needs to be fully empty. But I could give you something hella freaky looking. Here. Oh wait, hold on. By the way, I love this program. It's free, and you can just grab pictures and drop them. This is creepy looking, isn't it? I think it's like an oil rig. Speaking of that, there's like nighttime. There's oil rigs. Nighttime. In boat at night. Oh, I found a Reddit. I found a Reddit with liminal spaces. We're gonna go through that one. Look at these. The libraries after hours. I had a view at night. Ooh. Let me check. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Fuck, I've been watching too much Alfina. Oh, hell yeah. If you watch her, you know what I'm referring to. She has an alert where she says that. Look at this. Let me control P this really quick. We're getting a lot of images. This is weird looking. It has a weird filter too. Is this AI? Or is this just blurred? Dog, I can't tell if this is AI or not. I think it might be. I thought it was a filter at first. It's blurred. It's a real place? Okay. This is freaky though. Harbor planned. Check that out. Ooh, okay, this is what Christian just sent in. This is freaky looking. I love the stars though. I can't fully call this liminal, even though it kinda is, because I love the stars. But I see what you're saying. This is giving me 6, 7. This is giving me I fucking love this one. I don't know why. Let me move my big fucking head out of the way, but I love this one. 6, 7. That's cool. Okay, I found a liminal space Reddit, and I kind of want to go with it through with it with you guys. It's kind of grab this, and I'm and go. Okay, actually, ooh, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this. Look at this. Somewhere in Russia. This is pretty as hell, though. This is pretty as heck. Let's grab it. Oh, don't crash on me. I have way too many images. I'm going to need to, like... I might have to start, like, deleting some. Look at this. Something I noticed about liminal spaces is not only that they're blurry, they're missing. Like, you know that there's something missing. Like, there was probably like what do you call that? A sidewalk here. Like, you see this? This is a sitting waiting area. There's a sign here. there used to be a sidewalk here that led somewhere, and you can kind of see like a trail right around here. I wonder if it was like a town that was like abandoned or something. There's lavender. Is that lavender? That's so cool. Why lavender? I could be wrong. It could be like another type of thistle. A night on Navy ships, all the interior lights are red and no one is in the pathways is pretty creepy. Oh, that sounds awesome, dude. That sounds so cool. Another thing I really like about horror, if somebody can make a horror movie and it's during daytime, they've won. Okay? Because I feel like horror happens in night a lot, but if you're able to make the daytime creepy, that's when you're a pro. That's the wrong thing. Where am I? Liminal spaces. There we go. Yeah, this was somewhere in Russia. Traveling with my motorbike, I find this railway station still in use. A lot of Japanese horrors during the day. I've noticed that. Sorry, I should have shortened the URL. Yeah, let me really quickie. Oh, what the fuck? Here, let me. We got ads, but. Oh my god. Damn, Christian, you worked in this? This is hell. You worked in hell. I'm sorry to tell you. You worked in hell. This was hell. You worked in a fucking Warhammer ship. Jesus Christ. It's because red light doesn't mess up your night vision. The food was bad too. Oh, that's even worse. Fuck it. I'll take the demons, but bad food? That's where I draw the fucking line. That's it, man. I'm turning against my own country. Why did you betray the nation? They fed me better. Oh my god, I love this. We're yoinking this one too. We're joinking that one. Open 5 a.m. Oh, dude. This is so cool. It's cozy. I don't know what it is. I like liminal spaces because they're cozy to me. That's a big ass fucking image. Let's make that a little smaller, huh? Submarine seems worse because it is the same thing, but you can't go to any weather decks. Ooh. That's freaky looking. Okay, I want to go through more of these. The road just fucking vanishes on this one. There's no horizon line. The horizon line is gone. You can kind of see it here, but it's gone. That just takes you to the fucking netherworld. You go through this, it's over. We'll never see you again. This is just creepy. I'm sorry, dog. This is just creepy. What the hell? And they have people in here too. Do you know how hard it is to make a liminal space look creepy, but like have people in it? Like it's really hard to make something look liminal and then have people in the liminal area. But this looks like it's horrifying. Jesus. The walk home is tiring. Wait, this is indoors. Okay, there's something like innately creepy about building the indoors on the inside. This website is good for weird stuff like that. Let me check. Liminal destination. Oh, that's cool. Adult DVDs. The liminality, everybody. You want to see the liminality? You want to see what I was just sent? Adult DVDs. Ooh, liminal space. Ooh, liminality. Ooh. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. Jeez, look at this. This is freaky too. I've always wondered to myself, like, what's the end of sidewalk thing? Like, what the fuck did I say? I think I had a stroke there. That was a fucking stroke. I've always wondered where a sidewalk ends. Like, I know there's some sidewalks that just end like randomly in the middle of, like, if you live in the United States, you know that some sidewalks just fucking end for no reason, even though there's like many places where that sidewalk could continue going. For whatever reason, they decide, nah, we're not gonna build it on this part. But I've never actually seen like a sign saying, yeah, it's not even a patch of grass. It just ends in the middle of nowhere. Like, end of sidewalk / end the world. I don't like this. This looks like a prison. Okay, that's not liminal. That's just like, that's just a prison room. I like this one though. Ooh. I returned home for a funeral and found a life I left behind. Jesus. Oh, this, okay. This happens if you're in a place where it snows, like where I live. This happens. Okay? There's just like the amount of snow, it even like dead at night, if it's like, if the moon is bright, the snow will reflect the light. And even if it's cloudy, you would see things like be lit up. Oh, there's an ad break. Okay, I'm gonna really quick, but yeah, you can actually see that. I'm gonna go on ad break. We're gonna be taking 3 minutes. For those who have subscribed to me, thank you so much. But we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna go stand up, stretch, pee, then we'll be back and we'll look at more of these images. And you guys can send me more because I really like what you guys have been sending me. Ugh. So be right back. Enjoy the creepy music. Okay, we are back. It's the fucking McDonald's. We're back in the liminal to the liminal stream. So before I mentioned it, if you've lived in snow areas like I do, you know that the sky lights up some nights, even when it's like 2 a.m. If the moon is full and bright enough, it'll go through the clouds and light will reflect. Or if you live by a lot of houses, the light of the houses will reflect of the snow in the sky, creating this like greenish glow. Sometimes a pink glow, sometimes a green one, sometimes a blue one, or a yellow one, depending on where you live. Oh, this one's creepy. Just an FYI to anybody who's coming in, we're just looking at liminal spaces. If you have one that you want to share, you're more than free. I can see myself having a cup of coffee with this. Just a video. Is that a whole video, or let me go ahead and I muted it. Oh, this is a video game, so this was made by something. No, wait. Ooh. Fun footage. Nice. This is somebody's project. Not bad. Go ahead. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check what you just sent me. This is less liminal. This is more creepy, in my opinion. I feel like this is more creepy. To me, liminal spaces have to be big enough. Like, they gotta be big enough. They have to be large. They cannot be, like, closed area. You're gonna have to have, every liminal space has to have, like, to me at least, it has to be open and empty. Where, like, there's an absence of something. I feel like that's what gives it. Like, this is good, but it's kind of cutting it close because there's so much. But what does make it liminal is there's not a single person, and also there's like repeating patterns like the boats. This is liminal because it's like empty, but I wouldn't call it too liminal. And this is liminal, but it feels like it's too filled with things, so it's not fully liminal to me. I've mostly felt it in empty closed spaces. Really? For me, it's the opposite. For me, they have to be wide. So, like, for me, like, a liminal space that have a big impact on me have to be like this. Or maybe a place where you know is, like, bigger, but you feel enclosed by something. Like, it almost looks infinite, but the trees make you trapped at the same time. You know what I mean? So I guess, yeah, that kind of would work, wouldn't it? Like, this would work too. Oh, you're right. No, it isn't the size. You're right. I don't know why that cave one didn't make me feel it, though. It didn't give me that liminal vibe. I'm not sure why this one doesn't give me the liminal vibe, though. Maybe it's because it's too cluttered. There's too many things. Maybe because there's a finite entrance right there. I mean, it's creepy. Can't see a true exit. I mean, because it ends possibly. I can't feel it. It might bring you that liminal feel, but for me, it's just not hidden. Not that one. Let me see this one. Just send me another one. What the fuck? That's it. I don't know. That made me laugh. Caution, horses may bite, and then you got a demon horse. He's like, yeah, dog. Of course the horses bite. They come from hell. Are you kidding me? That's horrifying. This is liminal though. Like, I would say this has a different type of word. This isn't liminal. This has a different type of horror vibe to it. The image is creepy. Like, oh, I'm saying the liminal spaces don't have a true exit. The space looks like it can keep going if you cut a corner, but the mind looks like it ends. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no, you're right. I never noticed that. Wait, fuck, you're right. Hold on. That's why this is enclosed. The horse is there to keep you company. Yeah, you can ride him. He seems friendly. Look at this. You're right. This is enclosed. There's no true ending. This doesn't feel liminal for to me. This does. This angle doesn't. This does. This one does, but like just a little bit. I feel like if I was in the area, it would definitely hit. Infinite corridor to back rooms, that's what it is. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't know why this one scares me more than anything else. Okay, this just made me hella fucking uncomfortable. This one does not give me that happy, cozy feeling that liminal spaces normally gives me. This one just gives me I'm gonna fucking die. You're not expecting a plain, like a plain, like hallway and plain seats when you open the door. That's fucking freaky, dude. Hell no. And this looks like a house that actually got weathered down. Like it's weathered down, so it looks like an old house. That's actually disturbing. This one is just nice. Yeah, this is liminal, but okay. It's the rooms in the back here that make it look liminal as hell. And also the fact there's like no water and this looks like a makeshift dock. Is like with this is in contrast of like the fun vibe that this has. That's just oh fuck, I want to go to this place. Where was this? Nebraska? Hotel in Nebraska. I want to stay here. This is so fucking freaky looking. I want to stay here so bad. I'm curious to what people are saying. Hold on. Why do I want to be there so bad? Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one. You might be the first person in history to say I want to go to Nebraska so bad. Hey, I'm the second. Am I seeing things or is that a pool on the upper level? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's a pool. Wait, I knew that there was supposed to be water there. That's a pool, right? That is a pool. Wait, no. This isn't a pool. But this is a pool. I see the same railing. You see this railing right here? That railing right there is like the same. Maybe because it's like the same place. Huh. This isn't liminal to me. This just seems like a Windows wallpaper. This is a Windows wallpaper right there for me. This one feels liminal. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna hit the... Make that a little bit louder for y'all. I do not like the interior decoration of this one. It's liminal, and it gives me that liminal feeling. But this also gives me like a sensory overload that I dislike. Like I've never actually seen something be liminal and at the same time have so much going on. Like what the fuck are these carpets? And who decided, yeah, we're gonna make this Flintstone fucking vibe going on. We're gonna make this look like we're in a cave, and then we're gonna make the floor look like... What is that? I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is this like a random like pet bowl? Is that a leaf? Is that... What is that? That's a nice painting. Yo, wait. Oh, there's no sound. That's an oil rig. I told you, I think it's an oil rig, right? I told you these type of things are fucking crazy. The fact humans do this type of shit is insane, man. Jazz music was playing. Ooh. It's my wallpapers. Chat is my wallpaper. Is my... Hold on, it's my wallpaper. Let me turn off the... It's my wallpaper right there. You can see it. Yeah, it's literally... That's so nice. I like this one. I'm not biased, but I like this one. I actually like this one quite a bit. I really like this one, but it's not too liminal for me just because I can see the exit right there. This isn't liminal. This is just nice to me. That's just creepy. That's not liminal. That's just scary. Deep out. Who the fuck is living in a rock? Okay, stop clicking that one. I'm trying to click back. Duncan. There's something I really like about empty malls. And that's why I love them, because of the liminal space. Okay, is this edited? Yeah, we're joinking this one. I really like this one. That's not what I meant to do. That's not... That's great. This is my pop-out chat, everybody. I was trying to copy the goddamn link. That's not... Oh my god. Why? Why? Okay, give me a second. Look at this. Is this edited, or was there an actual flood? No, wait, this is a flood damaged US Naval Academy. This does give me liminal vibes. It's freaky. It gives me liminal vibes, but not too much. This one doesn't hit. A little bit. This one hits a little bit here, and maybe on the first one. But like not on the last one. Of course, this is the hotel though. What the fuck is this hallway? Hold on, pause. What the hell is this hallway? This is not a creepy hallway. This is a horror hallway. This is what you're like followed. This isn't liminal more than... This is more like somebody's following you with a knife and you're trying to escape from them in your dreams. This is what this is giving. You're like... you gotta fucking zigzag away from them. Hell no. I would get anxiety just coming down this right there. Hell no. Have we really been streaming for a whole hour? Jesus. This is pretty. Not liminal enough. I'd say if the fog was stronger, or it was nighttime, or there was like one singular lamp, this would be a little bit more liminal. Yeah, like this. This is a good one. I like this one. This is what the place I grew up, the forest I grew up in, this is what it would look like when it was misty. Heck yeah. I'm sorry. What the? I had to take a second. What? Who? Why? Who would? Huh? Why? How? What? Why? Genuinely, why? Why would you do this? This is not liminal. This is just bad interior design. You keep finding them, but you feel like, no, spam if you'd like. That's fine. You're good. Ew. This isn't liminal to me, but I just don't like the design. This looks, I don't know, it looks weird to me. What the fuck? Is this real or is this a game? Oh, this is a dreamy emulator. Ooh. I feel like this is the most liminal out of all of them, and this one too. This one kind of. I feel like I've been looking at liminal things for so long that genuinely I'm having like a weird thing here. This is weird looking. I thought this site was named Salami, by the way. I gotta be careful with some of these. I hope they don't like have like a location show up or something like that, Christian. Just kind of keep that in mind for me, please. Okay. I'm gonna look at a couple of more of these, and then I think I'm going to pivot to like a video game. Oh, but I'm gonna stretch really quick. Let me look at this one. Is that the one you just sent me? The Alami one? Is the inside of the boat where you park smaller boats? That was freaky looking. This one just doesn't hit. Maybe I've been looking at liminal spaces for too long, but this one just doesn't hit. I mean, this doesn't hit. This one hits. Have you looked at Deep Dive Dubai? Fuck. Fuck no. Oh, hell no. 3.7 million gallons of water at the bottom, and bottoms out at 196 feet. What the actual fuck? Why? Why would you make Cthulhu's penthouse? I don't get it. Why would you do that? I like this one. We're collecting this one. I feel like this one isn't liminal enough. I feel like that's more atmospheric. Diving school? Ah, gotcha. To like fight Cthulhu and other fucking deep sea demons, I assume. This one hits. This one I think is liminal. This one too. Okay. I think I reached my liminal threshold. These are some good pictures. I just wanted to grab a couple of pictures because I was hoping to make a little liminal space. What do I call it? Tier list. We got some good pictures. We can go look for some more next time. But I'm starting to get bored of this. Even though I love liminal pictures, I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out just going through pictures because I don't have anything else to say. Because, I mean, it's great. It's amazing. I love it. I would love to see more later on. We're not going to stop here forever, okay? I want to come back and revisit this because this is really cool. I just kind of want to have more information, more stuff to say about the topic itself. But I really appreciate you guys like showing me all your liminal places, and I really like going through it and talking about it. The Navy has a similar pool, but it's only 37 feet deep, and it's to train for escaping a submarine. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm in a submarine and I know we're gonna like get shot or whatever, I'm giving up, dog. That's a pipe underwater. You're fucked. You can try and swim away, but the pressure itself would kill you. Which, like, fuck that. You have to hold your breath and come up from the bottom. Yeah, no. I'm good. That sounds horrible. Hell no. I can barely even swim, dude. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take another quick break because I got a bit of a headache, so I want to get some water, and I'm gonna get something to kind of snack on really fast. I know we just went on an ad break. But I'm gonna do that, then we're gonna pivot. But again, thank you so much for like showing me your pictures and showing me things that I really, really like those. That was really kind of y'all. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to like do a little bit more stuff like this. I want to kind of look at more things like this. But yeah, be right back, okay? We'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat something really quick because I do got a headache. So the summary says they say it's mostly to make your morning, your mom comfortable, more than actually practical. Submarines go way below 37 feet. Yeah, yeah. If you die in a submarine, you're screwed. There's no coming down from that. Okay, I'm gonna go on an ad break. Then when we come back, we're gonna be playing. Actually, we are going to be playing. Let me make myself a little smaller. Let me save this. Let me save this here and oh, lag. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm saving some stuff. I'm saving a thingy. There we go. Sweet. That's saved. Okay. So I saved that. We're good now. It's saved. Excuse me. It's saved. It's close. We got the liminal pictures. I want to be able to get a couple more liminal images if possible. That would be super, super duper cool. In the near future, and then maybe make a tier list with them to see what's more liminal than the other. What's creepy, what's nice, what's like a nice liminal space. I actually want to see if I could get one of the like popular liminal pictures, like the ones that kind of go around more often. Kind of like the most popular one, like the backroom one. And then I want to get some like niche ones that are just real life pictures that just look liminal. And we can use the Reddit for that too. So yeah, that was Liminal Spaces, by the way. If you're curious about the Reddit, that was r/Liminal Spaces. It looks like a great Reddit. I might be like kind of like lurking in that Reddit from now on too. But I'm gonna go on a quick break, and I'm gonna let me drop a little marker right here. I'm gonna like go on a quick break, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna play a video game. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet, but I'm definitely going to play something. I might try to play. I want to see if it's possible, purely to see if my computer can handle it. I want to try and play Battlefield 5. This is gonna be a test. If it doesn't work out, I might end the stream because I do gotta get back to work, but I kind of want to see if we can do something extensive. Obviously, I'm not gonna be here. Okay, like I'm gonna go full like no VTuber model, so I'm just gonna do that. My VTubing model is gonna go away for a bit, and I want to see if I can have like is there a way that I can have ooh, wait, before I go on my break, fellas, stick around. Give me a second. I'm about to do something cool. wonder if I could use OBS itself. Ah, fuck. What's his name had it? Okay, I'm gonna mute the audio really quick, the music, and you're gonna be just me and you. You're just gonna be. That's not the one I want. What I want is there's a plugin where I can have like a image reaction. I think it's image reaction. Do I have to restart my OBS for the image reaction? I'll mute this. Okay, I'm gonna download this OBS project and I'm gonna see if it can work. I don't remember if you have to like stop OBS for it. If not, we can just go VTuberless. I could be ethereal this time around for it. I just kind of want to test how good my computer can handle new gen games with no VTuber model. Hope that's fine. Not a big deal because I'm a part-time VTuber. I'm not a full-blown VTuber. You guys know this though. If you're not in the community and you're new, you know that I'm a part-time VTuber. I just wanted to stream regardless of what was representing me, whether it was an image or anything else. Okay, let's read this. Extract the archive, move content to your OBS. Okay. Installation directory. Okay. Gonna grab you. And then we're going to desktop. Yes. OBS, 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 OBS. Where's OBS? Where's OBS? Where's OBS? OBS. Where the fuck is OBS? I have it here. Can I not see it? What the fuck? Chat, what'd you do with OBS? I'm gonna open up file location. Okay, now let's see if we have that plugin. Oh, that creepy song came back again. The popular one that is used on TikTok and Shorts. Did you see it? Did you see it, Chet? When the lady moved to the left, there was a white speck right at her left butt cheek. Now, we don't know what this white speck is, but it's there, plain view. Do not get distracted by the gigantic cheeks of the gentleman or the gentlewoman who is on screen. Focus on the white speck. We think that is a spirit. Let me see. Let me grab. This is an image. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna grow a filter. I think I might have to restart my OBS, but I don't want to do that. But let's see. I just had it open. This image reaction. Windows move content of the plugins. Blah blah blah. Let me look at usage. I love doing like stream modification and stuff live is great because that way people go, oh, I wonder what Toki's doing, and then they just hear me going, and then you fit, where's the file? And wait, no, chat, I don't know what I'm doing. It's image reaction plugin. I definitely think I gotta restart my OBS, even though I added the plugin, because I don't see it here. Huh. Move in, move start. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go pictureless. I'm just gonna have an image of my character on screen. I'm gonna have the little scrinkle version of me. Hold on. Let me see if I can find him. I'm gonna have, see what we're gonna have, actually. Where are you? You didn't hear my computer just almost break there. That is so big. That is so big. Okay, we're gonna make you smaller. We're gonna put you here in the corner. And that's gonna be me, fellas. That's gonna be me. So we're gonna use that for when I come back. All right. I'm gonna go on a quick break. I'm gonna run ads since it's been an hour. Thank you for being patient with me. We're gonna be playing a game. This part of the stream is more of like a test. So if you don't see any entertainment value, I won't take it. I won't take it personally. This is more for me. If you stick around, thank you so much. For those who've watched so far to this point or come to say hi, thank you. We're gonna come on a break. Again, I'm repeating myself. God, I gotta stop doing that. And then we're gonna play some Battlefield 5, and I'm gonna see if I'm able to like actually run it. So we're gonna be able to see if I can run it with stream going. So be right back, okay? Be right back. Ah, we're back. Sorry for taking a little bit. Okay, so this my computer might break, or my computer might break here, or we might have a successful time. We'll see. We'll see. Keep in mind, I only have like a 2060, all right, and I only have one computer, and this game is like extensive. All right, where the hell are you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. My throat just made a weird sound. I think I'm nervous. Okay. We got some Battlefield 5. Let's hope my computer doesn't explode. Oh, the window's opening. How optimized are you? How optimized are you? I saw like some VTubers playing Battlefield 5, and it genuinely would not work for them. Okay. Let me really quick change the oh, things are lagging on me. Wait, am I lagging yet? Oh. I'm not fully lagging. Wait, hold on. Let's wait for the shaders to go in. Oh, I'm lagging. And my computer's screaming. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I'm surprisingly not too broken. Last time that I tried to do this with what? Battlefield, was it Battlefield 5? This is Battlefield 6, right? With Battlefield 5, I could not have my model on screen. Let's see. Let's go with performance. And let's go with let's go with performance. Ooh. Jesus Christ, no. Don't break on me, motherfucker. Don't you break on me. Okay. Other apps. So I got other apps right here right now. It's screaming. Battlefielding. I'm seeing if I can actually like play the game on stream. I'm trying to push my my build to see how my graphics card is able to handle it. Because I know how like extensive some of these games are, so I'm trying to see how good it's able to handle things. So right now I have other apps kind of going over the threshold of my VRAM. That sounds absolutely weird. You're gonna hunt me down. Don't do that. Let me put this here really quick. I'm not gonna be able to see. I mean, I can see chat. I just won't be able to see the preview. Can I like? Yeah, here, hold on. Cancel. All right, let's try and play like a regular game. Just like a regular game. Let's go with Conquest. I do want to have some like system graphics, campaign controller, mouse, keyboard. Gameplay. It's like audio. Is it audio? Okay, voice chat is off. No, that's good. Music is off. Just a 45 stereo. Audio in the background. Yep. No voice subtitles and over radio music. No. On. Sure. Okay. You're not my mother? That sounds weird. I don't know what I told you to do or not to do. I'm looking at my computer right now. Dedicated GPU, it is set at... Oh, it just went down. My disk, my SSD is going crazy right now. My memory is surprising. My CPU and my memory are holding nicely. My GPU is at 100%. Oh, you told me not to hunt you down? Okay. I got you. Okay, let's see. How we doing? How's the stream? I'm looking at my stats right now. The dedicated GPU is doing all right. My memory is doing great. Everything is actually going good. It's just that my my model is gonna be super laggy. It's because your SSD is loading the map into your RAM. Ah, gotcha. Thank you for teaching me computer stuff. Good sir. All right, fellas. I'm gonna go ethereal for this. Okay? That means no me. It is just gonna be my voice. Do not be scared. Just listen to my voice. Ah. Stream is kind of gross for a bit. Is running okay? Yeah, there was like a little bit of lag. Really quick. Pin.
Objective Charlie has been secured.
There you go.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta.
There you go. I just pinned that. Alright, fellas. I hope I don't DC. You guys let me know if my stream is garbage. This is gonna be more of a test for the rest of the stream, so. I should change the title too. To... There you go. And then let me switch to Battlefield 6. There you go. There you go. Now it's just the voice, the screen, and whatever we're doing here. Is there fucking motion blur? Hold on. Is there motion blur? Sir, hold on. Let me lay down here for a second. That motherfucking motion blur? I don't do motion blur. No. No. Turn that shit off. Nice. Alright. Okay, here we go. You guys are gonna see me fail horrifically. Also, you probably hear twice as much. Give me 1 second, alright? Ooh, shit. I don't know where my squad is. I don't know what we gotta take over. Let's go to B. It's getting pretty bad. I'm waiting for you to stay in the game for a bit so to see if it smooths out. Is this getting bad? The stream is bad right now? Is it laggy? Seems pretty good to me right now. Here, hold on. Whee! Let's kind of go to somewhere where there's action to see how it looks. Let me go ahead and hide that for a bit. Let me close my VTuber, my VNeon completely. You can do a... Okay, upstairs, upstairs. Hide. Oh, well, I got clapped. That was quick. That was quick. It's okay when you're not in and out of the game window, but the bitrate makes things blurry. Oh, the bitrate is gonna be garbage, dude. I don't have good bitrate. My bitrate right now is like a solid 6K. But when there's a lot happening on the screen, the bitrate is gonna go to shit, which is why I normally don't stream this game. Right? You rat bastard appearing offline so I can sneak into your game and murder you? Yeah, I do that so that people leave me alone. If I like want to play with friends, I'll show myself online. But if I don't have myself online, that means that I want alone time. Ooh, ooh. I'm just so goddamn popular. I get crowded as soon as I'm online. So many people want to play with me. I'm Mr. Popular over here. By the way, that's a lie. It's just that I don't want to like disappoint anybody by saying, "Hey, sorry, man. I just don't want to hang out with anybody right now. I just kind of want to be on my own." Well, I got clapped. But I'm gonna... I know, but I'm still gonna bitch. You can bitch. That's fine. I just don't like disappointing. Here, hold on. Ooh, ooh. Ah, fuck. I don't have a good gun, okay? So leave me alone. Since Overwatch got rid of spectatorship, I can't talk shit anymore.
We need you supporting the attack.
I remember that. I stopped playing Overwatch. How's Overwatch doing? Is it fun? Have you been playing it lately or no? God, I feel like one of those... You know what I feel like? This is so out of my wheelhouse because I normally don't stream games like this, right? So I kind of feel like one of those people who like do nothing but... That's a guy, I don't... Yeah, ah, shit. You know what? Let's solve this. Okay, well, I got fucking clapped. Oh, there's medics around me. Yippee. I feel like one of those basic bros that play nothing but like the Call of Duty or... Oh, I should have gotten out of there. Or like FIFA and shit like that. I've touched it like once last year. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think out of all the COD games, Call of Duty, like Warzone, or Battlefield and stuff like that, I think the one I've enjoyed the most so far, all of these years, because I haven't really touched a shooter game in a minute, has been Battlefield 6. I wouldn't say I would buy it. I kind of have like buying remorse. I feel like it's definitely worth buying if it's on sale. But you can play it for free. I think you can play it if you... you can play like the battle... Like, you have like a mission type gameplay. Like a multiplayer type gameplay, which is pretty fun. And you also have like the basic battle royale. Which is, I'm gonna be honest, it was a lot more fun than Warzone when I played it. And it was a lot more fun than some of the other battle royales that I played. I don't know why. But, yeah. Battlefield 6 has been a little bit... Why me? You're fighting the other guy. You just saw that. He was me. How do you notice me first? Medic! Like my teammate is shooting at him first and everything. He's like, the guy who's shooting at me? No, the guy who's further away. And it's not a threat. That's who I'm gonna take out. Yeah, fun game. Fun game. I like Battlefield. I've been playing it on and off. I play like about a match. Like, not one of these matches. Conquest is too long. I think I play like a quick death match. When I take a break on something. When I'm taking a break. I haven't touched it in a minute though since I played with a buddy of mine. I'm dead. God damn, I'm so bad at this game. I like to play it. I never said I was good. Ever since I was a kid, I've never liked sport games. Like, not even Wii Sports, like games like that, they were never fun to me. I don't know why that's the case, but I could never really enjoy them. And I tried too, because all my friends were into it. They were into like the FIFA game, the basketball games, they were into the wrestling games. But not me. I'm like, I like the shooters, but like aside from that, I kind of like other games like horror games or RPGs. And they were like, oh, that was not a teammate. That was not a teammate. That was not a teammate. That was obviously an enemy. I didn't realize that was an enemy. I was like, oh, friend. Okay, I should ignore. But yeah. I don't know why. I desperately tried too because, you know, I always felt a little bit out of, like, kind of like out. Because I enjoy Pokemon more than I like the, like, wrestling Game Boy Advance games and stuff like that. And they looked at me weird. I'm like, I like these games though. And then a lot of those friends who only like those type of games no longer play games. They no longer play any games whatsoever, like none. Like all they do is they go they get home and they go to sleep after work. They don't do anything. I don't think half of them have hobbies. I actually kind of stopped talking to a few of them because they don't really do much. And when we would talk, it would just be like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, man. What you been up to? Yeah, just work. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. What you been up to? I've been like, I've been editing, playing games, doing videos here and there. Like, oh, that's cool. And then it would just kind of like nothing after that. And I feel kind of bad because I'm like, oh, I want to talk to my friend, but they're not saying anything in return. All right. I hope they're doing well. Much love. If they need anything, they can always reach out. Love y'all. But I've been playing with one of my other friends, one of my childhood friends. We played some Battlefield and it was pretty fun. I liked it. I hope I got enough time to actually play with them offline too. One of the things is I don't quite like playing or doing things on streams with friends. I mean, I wouldn't mind with, like, for example, Christian and stuff, but he streamed or he knows how to conduct himself on streams, right? But how do I have all the, like, if I play with personal friends, I'm just so scared they're gonna drop my real name. And they're like, no, I won't do it. They will. They fucking will. They have before, they will again. Okay? They're just gonna drop my whole fucking address for shits and giggles. Damn! He fucking moved. I don't know why I'm trying to get RPG kills. Friends growing up and getting boring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad to see. Or growing up and having the same high school humor that is just not funny, and you're like, that's not funny, man. Like, maybe if I was like 12. Or like, that's not funny, and that's kind of just like cruel. Like, that's not... Man, dude. I'm only going to refer to you as your social security number. Please, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! Wait, I was trying to get behind the car. I got clapped. Oh, I should have tried to get revived. Fellas, you know how good I'm doing? I'm going 0 to 9 or 0 to 5. What is that? 0 to 5. No, 0 to yeah, 0 to 5. 0 to 5. See, I thought that was a friendly. Okay, we gotta be really sneaky. Really quiet. We're gonna be super sneaky. Okay, that was a friend, and I nearly killed myself. Alright, well. We're gonna head under the table. We're gonna heal up. Actually, I'm gonna use my little robot. I don't know how to use this thing, but I know that you can, like, drop mines. Okay, hold on. And I know that I'll be able to help. All I gotta do is go over to C. Alright, let's go. And it has a large amount of battery, too, so we can definitely... Oh, there's some enemies over there. Oh, well, it got destroyed, but I know where he is. This way. Got him. He's weak. He's weak. Oh, I'm weak. Over there. Oh, shit! Aha! Gotcha! Let's go. My lack of skill is not... My fucking teammates got obliterated. I like using an RPG even though they're not that good for killing people. Unless you hit them head on. Sorry. Excuse me. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Oh. Oh, missed. Let's try one more time. Damn, missed. All right, this gun is not good for like far away. It's a close range gun. And I don't have my assault class, which has like a marksman rifle that I can use for like... Or actually, no, the assault rifle that I have on my my other one is really good. Ah, fuck. I didn't even see him. He blended. His camo worked. There's like 2 medics in front of me, so I'm hoping that one of them can come and get me. That's my favorite gun. The one I have? Yeah, I remembered you mentioned that it was your favorite gun.
I owe you one.
A bit back when we were talking. What the fuck? Okay. No medics, so I'm just gonna head out. We wanted to get one. This civilization civilization. I'm thinking of the game. The Civ variant, like 3K. Damn, dude. You can get a whole PC with that, though. You can you can get a whole 64 RAM with that, baby. You don't want a whole 64 RAM with that? Maybe 16 RAM. The 64 might be pushing it. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I couldn't change guns fast enough. Ooh, my guy's close. Can he get me? 70 meters out. I don't think he'll be able to get me. I'm thinking maybe the medic? We have like I have like some people coming this way, so maybe if I get super duper lucky. I don't think so though. I think I'm going. Yeah, it's over for me. I'm gonna spawn where my teammates are. I want to go towards B. Let's go towards B. Excuse me, good sir. I'm gonna go to B. Oh, that's a whole fucking...
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
Let's hide. Ah!
Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup.
Okay. Let me go with this guy. Okay. Can you guys hear, by the way? Like, is the audio good with the guns? Or with everything?
We are attacking objective Bravo.
Ooh! Ooh! I'm so fucked. Alan. We're so fucked, Alan. We're so fucked, Alan. We're so fucked. Oh shit, up there. Oh shit. Ah! Got him. That's my victory screech, by the way. Look at the grenades. Oh, I'm so fucked. Good, you just killed your friend there. Let's go, baby. We captured B. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, friend. Whee! Oh, shit. I love that sound you hear whenever you get shot. You hear like you got clapped. That's like, weirdly, this game has some kind of creepy and really accurate sound effects when it comes to like some of the gunfire.
We're targeting objective Delta.
Oh shit, no! I had a good gun. I wanted to use it. Help me, Anakin. Anakin, that's funny. His name is Anakin. Oh, thank you.
Objective has been recaptured.
That's on me. That's Annie, can you get me again? No, you're dead? Alright, that's all good.
Still winning the fight. Head back and take control.
That doesn't sound like a friendly. Shit, they saw me. Shit, they saw me. Shit, they saw me. I got fucking sandwiched. Is that what I got stuck on? I couldn't move there for a second. I guess it was the wheel. Also, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I tweaking? Okay, but so far, how do you think stream has been? I'm probably gonna look over this on my own, like myself. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, oh. Sorry, I'm like concentrating in the game, so I'm going quiet. Okay. Got one. Oh shit. I need a medic. I need help. Help. You know what's something funny you can do when you're down? I'm so dumb. Oh man. I can't. Can I get it on top of the window, please? Holy fuck! I need to be on top of the window. Okay, there we go. Nice. Fear wins again, baby, because I was scared through that whole interaction. Fuck.
I'm fucking hit!
I need Bright Spider to get me and Blue Shark to help. Please. Fellas. Fellas, I need a medic. I need meds. I need some morphine, some fentanyl, like the ones they use like for emergencies, not the drugs. Not the drugs, but like, you know, the medicine version of it. Someone help me, please. I beg of you. Help me. Ooh, that's some nice, like...
Fuck, I'm bleeding out.
This is a good barricade. Help, though. I am bleeding out. Please, one of you. Someone. I see the light. My great-grandmother is looking down upon me, and I see her. I'm getting closer to her. I see my great-grandmother. She's speaking to me. She's whispering things. She's telling me if I've eaten food. I have not. So, okay, well, I'm dead. Hi, Grandma. Hi, made it to heaven somehow, baby. Let's go. Okay. Come here. Have a good night, my sweet prince. You did enough. I almost shot that tree. Is there an enemy? I heard something there. Shit, fuck. How the fuck did that one go so high up? That's my team, me. Hey, good job, man. Okay, I gotta get out of that scope and... Oh, what the fuck? I went down. Did he hit me, like, over my head? He probably saw, like, a little angle of my head and managed to hit that. Well, there's nobody here, so I better go. Let's see, should I capture... Let's see, how am I doing? I'm doing a little bit better. That's not too bad. Okay. Did I go for it? Nope, I should not go for A. They captured D. My squad is going towards... I'm gonna go with this dude. Holy fucking shit. My teammate is dead. He's about to get clapped. I fucking told you were gonna get clapped. This dude, oh my god. Look it up. Hey fellas, give me 1 second. I'm gonna AFK for a minute. I'm gonna go on a quick little break. Just give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna be right back. Quit to menu. Oh, hold on, fellas. Oh, there we go. There I am. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, 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 hi. Rosie feels like throwing up, so I'm gonna be there for her and I'm gonna help her out for a bit, just cause she didn't tell me anything, and I just noticed it, cause she was like, "No, don't worry about me. Keep streaming." I appreciate the concern, but it's more important. Anyways, I'm gonna have to head off, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you guys liked the little liminal segment, and also my little Battlefield 6 segment. That's awesome. If you did, there's gotta be no raid towards anywhere. I'm gonna have to end the stream now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, have a good one. Make sure you eat throughout the day and drink water, otherwise you'll find yourself in a similar situation. Love you guys, take care, and bye. Okay, bye. I'll see you on Wednesday next time. I'm Wednesday. I'm gonna be editing now, so bye. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming, Christian.